Hello guys, this is another video of one of the products we offer. I call them camel legs, but basically they're just some really sick, super absorbent cotton applicators. You can't get these like at Walmart or any of the hobby stores. It actually took me a long time to find these, but anyway, I found out they're a great application for Pinewood derby. And basically I use a drill. I'm going to show you a couple of different other methods, some for those guys that don't have drills. First thing we're going to do is going to start out with our graphite. This is our blend of graphite. I'm not going to tell you what's in it. We're working on some things, but anyway, we found this is the best application for the wheels at this moment. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dump a bunch inside some kind of container. Like I said last time, I think I told you to use like a ketchup container. These are actually what the wheels came in. But anyway, just a little container that you don't plan on reusing ever again, just for this application or so. And I put a pretty liberal amount. There is, again, I don't use measurements. I'm kind of like a cook. I just do whatever. And I'm going to chuck this inside my drill. Got it nice and torque tight. I want it on high speed, not low torque. We're here to buff. There's other technical terms for it, but we're just going to call it buffing. And I'm going to bury this inside my lube that I got. And basically what I want to do is embed that inside that nice cotton weave. So there's a pretty good amount. Now when you first notice that this is going to be a pretty tight fit, just make sure that you don't get there's a piece of metal inside there. Make sure you just get that threaded through before you start spinning, so you don't scratch the inner part of your wheel. And I'm using yellow so y'all can see what's going on. And basically like I said, get it started so I'm not pushing. And I do both sides. Okay, I guess this will work better if I do it left-handed. Nice and lube, and then I'll go in here for another dip. And then I'll bump the top. And basically that is some nice, highly polished graphite inner hub. Another alternative method you could use some alcohol, pour it in there, make that slurry that I was talking about in my previous video. We're just going to make a paste, but consistency of pancake batter or so. You can see that. It's a pretty good slurry. You can put that get that paste, and this is a livid mess. Do the same thing. And that alcohol is a 99% alcohol. There's less water content than actual alcohol. And I do that because I'm lazy and don't like to dry. You can see it coats it pretty good on both sides with that method as well. And that'll probably take about 5 minutes to dry. If you use an alcohol content that's more water, like a 70-30 is usually what you can find at the stores, it's going to probably take a little bit longer to dry. And then I guess the third method is to actually do this by hand for those guys that don't have drills. Since I have the paste, I'll show you the paste. Just going to do the same thing. Just take it, cake it on there, nice and good. And just thread it through and do it by hand. And then just spinning. Making sure to get the graphite in all the parts inside there. And then sure you get that hub right there, that part that actually is going to, if you're unable to align your wheels perfectly, there is going to be some rubbing of your hub on your body, and just make sure you get embedded in there. As you can see, we come back to this one, which is the one I just did with the paste and the drill. You can pretty much clean that up all you want. And that stuff's pretty much embedded in there. Anyway, so that's how you use the camel leg. It's a pretty simple task. I highly recommend it. It's not going to hurt anything. What you want to do though is, this will probably be like part 2 or probably part 1 of a wheel installation. Buff that up, get it installed on your axles, break your axles in, and then if you want to pack that little inner hub there with graphite, I would do that last. But definitely polish first. Break in your wheels second. That way your wheels broken in your axle and then pack it. If you have any more questions, you can drop us an email or watch our other YouTube videos. We try to explain all our products. Thank you very much.